Coach MG, right from the start, they came out and they came at it.
Yeah, and we helped them. Unfortunately, we had a mishandled kickoff right away. We threw an interception way down in our own territory right away on a screen pass. We had a fumble snap down there, and before we knew it, and before we really had a chance to do anything, it was all of a sudden 17-0, and you just can't do that against a good team like Monona Grove.
And MG, it took them a while there to score there in the second quarter, and then right away in the second half they just came out guns blazing again.
Yep, and that's the type of football team they are. They're an aggressive, fast football team. We knew that they had a lot of team speed, and that's one thing. We got a lot of aggressive kids. We got a lot of kids that play hard. And I told the kids at halftime, I don't doubt your intensity at all and the level of play. They're just, right now they're playing far faster than we are, and they're playing more physical, and that's, that shows up on the scoreboard.
After the first win of the season, then you guys have gone now and lost 4 straight, and Reedsburg last week was a game that you guys thought you could win, and going from that loss to then knowing you had to come here and play this team, just what was that like in preparation and everything?
Well, our kids have rebounded week to week, and that's the tough thing about being a team that you still perceive that you're good, and we do, and we feel like we're a very good football team still. But getting the 15, 16, 17-year-old high school kids to believe that after they get beat 45-0 and after they've taken 4 straight losses, and it's against 4 good football teams. I mean, every one of those teams that we played are good playoff-bound football teams. But to keep reinforcing the fact that they are a good football team, we have our schedule set up for the last 3 games. We win out, we have a chance to qualify for the playoffs. But I think our kids are positive about that. We have really good senior leadership, and they've kept each other up. They'll be disappointed, and obviously, this one will hurt for a little bit, but they'll be ready to go on Monday.
Yeah, you guys got Milton, you got Stoughton, and you got Oregon left. Just what do each one of those teams individually bring that you guys are going to have to step up your game to?
Well, we start with Oregon next week, and they're going to be looking for a win, and they're a program that's struggled the last couple of years. And they're going to see us as 1-4, and potential for them to get a win. But we've watched them just a little bit on film, just from other teams, scouting them, and it should be a good game for us. And I think it should be a very competitive game. The 3 teams that we have left are the 3 teams that we beat last year in our conference, and Milton obviously has a lot of big name players, and they have a lot of studs. But yet, I don't know how deep they really are. But they play good football. And Stoughton, Stoughton played Monona Grove down to the wire. Last week it was 21-14 for a while here towards the end of the game. So, we have a heck of a lot of respect for Stoughton. So they're going to be 3 tough games, but yet they're 3 games that we feel like, we take them one at a time and work next week to be 1-0 after the Oregon week, and put ourselves in a position to have a chance to qualify for the playoffs.
And you guys are back home again next week, correct?
Yep, we're home. It's homecoming next week. Which some coaches worry about distractions of homecoming week. I don't think so. Our kids will be ready to practice, and they'll practice well, and they have all season long. Homecoming week is what it is, and there's other things going on, but yet we realize that the important part of that is Friday night football.
If anything else, to get them back home after the last couple of weeks, to get back on their home field again and play a winnable game, how great is that?
Yep, it's perfect because we started the season 0-0, and we got a win to be 1-0. We're going to clear the board and say we need to be 1-0 after this week, and start fresh. And I think our kids will be ready to do that, and we can do it at home and get believing in what we're doing again.
All right. Anything else?
That sounds good.